So if you're trying to grow an online business, the best way to do this is to adopt a system that is either internet facing or cloud focused, so you can run your business from anywhere in the world from any device you choose. So in this video, I'm going to be covering off why I've used Google Workspace for the past few years, and more specifically how I use Google Mail, Google Calendar, and Google Drives to run and grow my online business. Hi there, Tim here, and I've put together a free checklist of all the tools I use, including Google Workspace, in a simple PDF download. You can head on over to timpeakman.com/tools to get your copy of this checklist and run through them at your leisure. So let's dive straight into this video. I'm going to jump ahead into my desktop and show you exactly what Google Workspace involves. So here I am over in my desktop, and all you need to do to get to the Google Workspace homepage is just simply Google Workspace. And then you can have a look at all the different solutions and products that they provide. So it is an all-in-one solution for all of your online apps to run an online business. So including Gmail, Calendar, Drive, Meet, Chat, and then obviously all your documents. So documents, sheets, and slides. This is everything I use to actually run my online business. And I'm going to be going a little bit more of a deeper dive into Gmail, Calendar, and Drive for you today. But first off, I want to touch on the pricing structure, because there is no one size fits all. We have a lot of different prices at our disposal. Business Starter, Business Standard, Business Plus, or Enterprise packages. Now per person, the Business Starter starts at, for me in the UK, $414. And this is actually the current one I'm on because I'm a solopreneur, micro business owner. So I get a custom and secure business email, 100 participant video meetings, 30 gig of storage per user, security and management controls, and then standard support. So I have chat support whenever I need it. If I then was to grow a little bit more or include some team members, I could then move up to a business standard, which gives me more participants in the video meetings, and it gives me 2 terabytes worth of storage. Now that is huge. That's probably one of the biggest benefits of going over to business standard, but I'll show you at the moment. In my Drive, I'm only using, or not even using, the 30 gig of the storage. And just before I sign in, it's worth noting that every plan includes all of these apps at the top. So if you're thinking what they all include, just have a look here. I'm just going to sign into my admin console, which is the next tab. So this is what you see when you log into your admin console. And all you need to do is click on the 9 dots in the corner, and then it's this little admin console here. Now these are all the apps that you get, so you can see in the top right hand corner. You can actually move them around, so if you prefer to have them in different places, or if you use some more than others, just click and drag it to the top. It makes life a little bit quicker. But from here you can actually see all of your users. You can add users, delete users, and see the domains you're connected to, and then you can manage all of your billing. But the first app that I'm going to go through is Google Mail, so I'm going to head on over into that now. So here I am in Google Mail, and now I use this for a number of different accounts, and they all point to this one inbox. So if you have a number of email addresses, you can just set up a forward on that email, or on each of those email addresses, to forward into one inbox. And all you have to do is check just one inbox every time. It saves you a lot of time and hassle. And then I use labels down the left-hand side. So I just color code these labels. So as they come in, I know exactly what they're for. And you can also use tags and filing structure, so you can actually file them all the way down here on the left-hand side. Another cool feature is if you go into settings, you can actually increase the density or decrease the density of how you actually see these emails. So you can actually see any attachments here, or you can use them as compact. It all depends how you prefer to see your inbox, but I just use it as comfortable. So this is probably one of the most functional desktop mails applications that I have used before. And what I like about using this, it is cloud-based, it is internet facing. So everything is pushed into my inbox, is pushed to all of my devices. So I'm on my desktop right now. It's also pushed to my laptop and also pushed to my mobile device, so I can check my email wherever I am. So just a quick tip for productivity then, if you have got mail open in all your devices, I would suggest or think about turning off push notifications. So as emails come in, you don't want to have to respond to them straight away, or if it's going to attract some of your attention, I would turn off all push notifications or even shut the mail app down itself and maybe check it once a day or even twice a day, and it will save you a lot of time. It will help batch when you're responding to emails, and it will give you that much more time to focus on deep work. So now I'm going to move over into Drives and show you how I best use Google Drives. So here in Drives, if I just click on my drive, this is my stupidly simple filing structure. So I go into each of these filing structures and they have a substructure. You can set any of these a priority or any folders that are shared with me. You can see them in this tab here, anything recent and anything you want to star. As you can see here, I'm only using not even 17 gig of the 30 gig used, and I've got quite a few slides, folders, and videos in this filing structure already. But the great thing about Drives is you can share it with anyone in the world. So if you wanted to do collaborative working, or if you wanted just to share one folder or even one file with an individual, all you need to do is you can either click on this little get link icon, or you can click on add a individual. And so that would just send them out an email and invite them to share your folder or your file. And like Gmail, it actually pushes to all of your devices. So again, it's cloud-based. I can access all my folders on the go and access all my documents on the go as and when I need them. And if I just wanted to add something new here, these are all the apps that Google Workspace supports. So obviously you have your Google Docs, your Google Sheets, your Google Slides, and your Google Forms. I would recommend getting to know these apps because they are so shareable. They are great to work collaboratively with somebody on a project to actually get that project done as soon as possible. And then lastly, I'm going to head on over into Google Calendar, and I'm just going to share my calendar. I don't actually have a task list. I have a calendar that is highly prioritized and optimized. So I just follow in what's by my Google Calendar. Now, as you can see, I use color coding and time chunking the day. I don't tend to work flat out through the day. As you can see here, I'm in my focus time and I'm just completing this video for YouTube. And all I do is I just turn off all my notifications and go into the focus time. I break for a workout, I break for lunch, and I put all of my non-availability in this calendar, and I live and die by these timings. So some simple functions then to create something new. You can either create an event, an out of office, a task, or slide appointment. So if I was to create an event and then click more options, you can just title your event, test event, and then you can either, I've got a little Zoom application here which I can make a Zoom meeting, and then you can change all the settings here in terms of the date, the time, who you're going to be inviting. So actually this is a great way of setting your appointments so you can schedule your time and time chunk to be as productive as possible. Another great addition to Google Calendar is the use of appointment slots. So if you wanted to add an appointment slot, this is a great little tool for you to invite external users to actually book into your calendar. As this calendar is outward facing, it's very similar to Calendly, but Google is improving its applications all the time, allowing people to book into your calendar. And again, as this app is internet facing, it gives you the world time. So it gives you the time zone you're on. So if somebody invites you to a meeting, it's going to be local time for you. So it's a lot easier to actually schedule the best time for you to actually meet someone from the other side of the world. And lastly, then this is pushed to all of my devices. So I can see my calendar anywhere I am. So if I'm on the road using my laptop, or if I'm just checking my mobile device, I can see what appointments I have, where I should be, and at what time. So that's it for my quick tour of how I leverage Google Workspace. I would highly recommend it to anyone growing an online business because everything is internet facing and it's so shareable and so collaborative. You can actually get a lot more work done using these tools. So do me a favor, leave me a comment in the chat if you are using Google Workspace or not, and actually which app is your favorite, which one you get the most value from, because for me, it's my calendar account, as this is my to-do list, this is my task list. I live and die by my calendar. So if you are serious about growing your online business, that link, once more, I've put together a PDF checklist of every single tool that I use to run my online business. Just head on over to timpeakman.com/tools to get your copy today. And I look forward to seeing you on another video soon.